What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to start this video out by saying thank you to everybody who reached out and paid their respects and stuff. Unfortunately, my grandfather, he has passed away. I don't like starting videos out this way, but I like to let everybody know what's going on. The man was very, very important to the family. Huge staple in the community. If you're local and he did everything from fire department to starting the towing business that I'm now running, starting the school bus business that my aunt now owns. He was one of the members of the fire department that started the fire department, helped build the firehouse, helped finance the first fire truck. Huge family man. It's really heavy on the family. So he's going to be greatly missed. And I don't need to apologize to you guys, because I feel like all of you already have said or know, family comes first. So obviously we are dealing with arrangements and stuff like that, but either way, I know he would want me to keep pushing and keep working my butt off and just keep moving forward, be there for the family, but also I got to be there for myself and my family and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on that, and bear with me because it's going to be a tough couple weeks for me. So videos are probably going to be slimmed and shortened, and also probably far between. It's a rough situation and it sucks. So just wanted to touch base on that. Tell everybody thank you for the support. It means a lot to me and my family, because most of my family watches and most of my family reads the comments. So I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, so I'm going to try to power through and be as energetic as possible. If I'm not, I hope you can understand why. But either way. So that being said, what I do want to do after the funeral, I want to do a video mainly dedicated to him. Show some of the things that he has, show some of the things that he started and stuff. So do that, show some of the cool cars he's had. So we'll do that, but that's not going to be today. Today I got to get some work done. Unfortunately, it sucks. I wish I could take off for a month, but I can't. I got to get back to work. And I haven't been sitting still, because the way that I grieve and mourn is to stay busy. And that's exactly what I've been doing. So yesterday, I had to go to a friend of mine's house. He's cleaning up his yard and stuff, and calls me and says, "Hey, I got this, this, and this. Would you be interested in it?" And of course I said yes, because the prices were right. So that being said, what I got, I'll show you real quick, is this sucker right here. So if anybody knows or has seen the videos from our event, my buddy Drake actually has a Ranger that he drifts. And these are actually his original doors from the truck and the bed. So he used this truck for a parts truck, but it runs and drives. It's a 4-cylinder. It has a 5-speed transmission, and it's a 98, so it doesn't have the I-beams. It's rusty, don't get me wrong. And this is not going to be a restoration, a full build, or anything like that. If you guys remember, I had that 300ZX that we took the doors off, retrofitted the taillights, and did all that kind of fun stuff, and just had fun. That's what this is going to be. This is going to be a around the yard, have fun, take it through the woods. It's basically a go-kart. I'll put it to you that way. And the price I paid for this is cheaper than any go-kart you can find. I mean, people are wanting like $500, $600, $700 for a go-kart. I paid $100 for this truck. Yes, it's half a truck, but I have the stuff to make it at least 3/4 of a truck. You know what I mean? So it'll just be fun. We'll get the kids together. We'll get the boys together. We'll just have some fun with this thing. So it is, like I said, it is rusty. It is beat up. I do like the Mystic paint, because it used to be a super clean show truck back in the day. But when he started drifting in it, obviously things happen. As you can see, like, there's some pieces missing. There's some pieces broke. There's some trash in the back. all that good stuff. But I'm going to throw it together enough to at least just have it solid, you know. So we'll do that. I do got to give him his Mustang wheels back, which is no big deal because I have plenty. And yeah, so I got this and I got something else. Again, it's not going to be for any kind of rebuild or anything. It's just parts and stuff like that. So I'm going to hop in a truck, head up to the shop, and show you what else I got. And then this is the other thing that I got. And I know a lot of you guys are like, what in the hell did you do? But as you guys know, many times I've said we have the Mustang junkyard. But this one, I mean, if somebody needed a good solid shell with a title, this is it. There's no rust in the shock towers. There's no rust in the quarters. Like this one, the body is in better condition than the Mustang. And I have had a thought last night, actually. If something happens to the Mustang where the chassis is completely done, because we are going to do some. I was talking to Alex and Wes the other night. They came over and hung out with me a little bit after, you know, we found out about my grandfather. And we want to go take the Mustang somewhere. We want to go off-roading in it, not just in the woods on my property. We want to actually go and do it. We had plans of doing something with Chris, but we're not too sure exactly when or how we're going to be able to make that work. So we might be doing something separately and then do something together, but we'll see. Either way, this car has got a lot of parts on it, which is cool. So get the parts off it that we could sell, and it is what it is. Or someone might want a good shell and it'll be good to go. So we'll see. Either way, this is something else. But what I do need to do is work on the Cobra a little bit. I haven't heard from the guy that wants to buy it, so I'm just going to work on getting the brakes done and figure that out. Hi, Remy. Hi. Hi. So let's do that. So I went ahead and sprayed all the fittings and stuff so that the lines will go on easy. So I'm going to go ahead, attach these, tighten up the brackets that hold this, and then I'm going to put some fluid in it so I can see if there's any leaks or anything else I need to tighten. I still got to do this side. I sprayed some Freol on this so that it actually spins on the line so it don't bust the lines. I really don't want to have to replace this. So I'm going to grab a wrench. I'm going to loosen this up a little bit, and work it back and forth, and get the brakes all hooked up. All right, guys, so I got the brakes all bled on the Cobra and stuff. That's all good. I need to finalize like the power steering and all that kind of stuff and just get it finished up. I had to drive it outside because we actually have to work on a car for a customer. He wants some parts. So these things need to get pushed to the side. I know it's kind of like back and forth, but this is what I do. So with this being pushed to the side for now, the customer is going to work on getting the parts off the car that's on the lift. I'm going to walk back and I'm going to go grab the Ranger because I kind of want to tinker with that thing and just kind of clear my head of anything that I really, you know, I don't want to stress. So I'm going to walk back, grab the Ranger, and bring it up to the shop. All right, so we got this thing up in the shop now. So what I want to do is actually get the doors bolted on completely because there's a bolt kind of just half-ass holding this one on. The other one's got another bolt on it, but the doors are just laying there. So I want to get those bolted up, and then I want to get an alternator on this thing because it's actually locked up and we had to cut the belt just to get it to start. So what I'm going to do is rob the alternator off of another one of these that I have back in the back and then put a belt on it and see if I can get this thing to charge up and run. Because this thing, I mean, I know it runs because I've started it to put it on the truck, but you know, I want to get this thing like going. So let's do that. All right, well, a little bit has changed. I got a new belt because the parts truck I had, the belt was no good. So I went and got the belt that deleted the AC because the AC is all messed up on this thing. So I'm just gonna bypass the compressor. I'll end up ripping that off. Ended up getting a new air filter because the one that was in here was full of water. And then when I switched the belt,
the belt tensioner popped. So went ahead and just bought me a cheap belt tensioner so that that's all good. So got the air filter in there, got the new belt tensioner and the new belt. And then now what I want to do is I want to start this thing and let it get all the fluids running through it, because I put a different alternator on it because the other one was seized. So I really want to get this thing just kind of just purring away a little bit, because I know it's been sitting for a little while. So let it run and see how it does. So I'm gonna pop the jump box on this thing and see if old girl will start up after I plug in these couple little clips here and there and whatnot and stuff and things. And I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm just trying to stay busy. I did add some brake fluid as well. This thing was a little dry. I don't know if it's got a broken line. I don't know, but we'll see. So, but all right, let's grab a jump box, start the old girl up. Come on, 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 come on. Stay running, stay running. Oh. I think I just need to keep it going. You want to do it, just do it. Why just stay running? I wonder if the fuel pump's going bad. I just had some old gas up in there. It just needs that new fuel up in it. Will it idle? Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Alrighty. Everything looks like it's working. Battery charging? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. So far, so good. Let's hook this back up. Oh, there we go. Runs a little bit better now that it's got a better vacuum. Nice. All right, well, I'm gonna let this thing run for a minute. See what we can get. Running. I think I'm gonna try to get this big old dent out the door just by pushing it. So I'm gonna set this up and see if I can get this out. Lights work? Great. Go ahead and turn it off, Bill. I need to clean this thing up because it's bad. So, go ahead and roll the window all the way down. Let this thing air out. Yeah, I hear you. Got the mirrors so I can see who's behind me. Yeah, good enough. All right, I'm gonna move the tractor. I'm gonna back this thing out. What do you think of this unit?
It's a good yard truck unit.
Good yard truck unit.
Good yard truck unit. You can haul parts. You can do skiddies with your boys. You can drive it to work, daily commute, back and forth. You know, the options are limitless.
Yeah.
This absolute honker of a unit.
Yeah, so we went ahead, we found a shitty hood to throw on there. The fenders and stuff were in the back, so we just slapped them on there real quick. We got a couple bolts in the bed, so that's all good. But look at this interior. It actually cleaned up pretty dang good. I mean, there's still cleaning materials in here, but the dash was all moldy. We cleaned all that up. The battery charged up, and I put some gas in it. So it's a lot better. I do want to throw a muffler on there, but we put it on the lift, and the rust is bad. The rust is real bad. Oh, yeah, you're going to fix the tailgate.
motherfucker's good. Check this out. Oh, what? Shorty want to roll and get the fuck out of here? Check it. We out. We out.
So I think we're just going to use it around the property. The more and more we looked at it, the worse and worse it got. So we're definitely not going to put it on the street. You know, it might be okay to like run to the gas station if we need to put gas in a vehicle that doesn't have tags. You know, this won't have tags. But either way, we're just going to have some fun with this thing. So, but I think we're going to go back to the house and maybe pick back up on this tomorrow. All right, guys. So as you can see, it's night. I'm back at the house now. I actually found something with the truck, my dually, that I'm not too happy about. If you see this, this is from like the DEF drain. So I don't know if the DEF tank is still just full. And I'll just basically say it's deleted. So this shouldn't be a thing. So I'm gonna have to figure this out and see what the issue is and get that fixed. So I'm gonna work on that, but I know this video is probably very, very short. As you can probably imagine, me and the family got a lot going on, and we are just trying to get everything situated for my grandfather. But I'm trying to stay positive. Today, I literally just took a day. I went and helped my brother do some stuff, and that was it. And it's just, it's a heavy feeling, guys. So I appreciate everybody who's reached out, all your support. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. This weekend, me and Connor are actually going to be going up to Connecticut. I have to deliver a vehicle for someone, and we also are probably going to get into some shenanigans with Chris. So definitely stay tuned for that one because there might be a surprise in there as well. So either way, appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys watching. If you could like, comment, subscribe, that'd be sick. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.